The village was called Peaceful. It was quiet, simple, and far away from the noise of the city. But even in a peaceful place, life still tested people's character. This is where a boy named Arif was born. Arif came from a modest family. His father was a schoolteacher, and his mother managed the home with patience and care. They didn't have much money, but they had something far more valuable: values. From a very young age, Arif's father used to say one sentence over and over again: "The truth may slow you down, but it will never take you the wrong way." Those words stayed with Arif. His father often told him stories of honest men, prophets, leaders, and ordinary people who chose truth when lies were easier. Arif didn't fully understand them back then, but something deep inside him was being shaped. One day, during a school exam, Arif faced his first real test. He was a good student, but that day he forgot how to solve one math problem. His heart started racing. Suddenly, the boy sitting next to him quietly pushed his notebook closer, offering the answer. No teacher was watching. No one would know. For a moment, Arif hesitated. Then, his father's voice echoed in his mind. He gently shook his head and whispered, "No, I can't do that." The exam ended. Arif lost marks. Some students scored higher by cheating. No one praised Arif. No one noticed his choice. But something powerful happened that day. A seed of honesty was planted inside him. A seed that would one day change his entire life. The first real test years passed. Arif grew up and moved to the city for college. City life was different. More competition, more pressure, and far more temptation. One afternoon, Arif was filling out an application for a financial scholarship. As he read the form, he noticed something important. If he slightly lowered his family's income on paper, his chances of getting the scholarship would increase dramatically. Almost everyone was doing it. His friend Rashid laughed and said, "Man, this is how the system works. If you don't do it, you're just hurting yourself." That night, Arif couldn't sleep. Telling the truth meant struggle. Lying meant comfort. But the question wasn't about money anymore. It was about who he wanted to become. The next morning, Arif called his father and told him everything. There was silence on the line for a few seconds. Then his father said calmly, "Son, money can support a life, but only truth can support your soul." That was all Arif needed. He filled out the form honestly. Weeks later, the results came out. Arif did not receive the scholarship. Several friends did by hiding the truth. It hurt, but he wasn't ashamed, because deep inside, Arif knew something important. Honesty doesn't always reward you immediately. Sometimes, it strengthens you, quietly preparing you for what's coming next. The silent power of truth. After college, Arif got a job at a small company. The salary was low. The workload was heavy. Still, he was grateful. One evening, while reviewing financial records, Arif noticed a serious accounting error. Fixing it would reveal a major loss, and the blame would fall on a senior officer known for his influence and temper. Co-workers warned him, "Stay quiet. If you speak up, you'll lose your job." Arif stared at the file for a long time. The easy path was silence. The right path was truth. He remembered something he once heard. A lie protects your position, but truth protects your character. The next day, Arif walked into the manager's office and explained everything honestly. the office exploded with tension. The senior officer was furious. For days, Arif waited, expecting termination. But instead, something unexpected happened. The company owner personally called Arif in and said, "We don't need perfect employees. We need honest ones." That day, Arif learned a powerful lesson. Honesty works quietly, but when the moment comes, its reward speaks loud and clear. Face to face with temptations, success didn't arrive overnight, but honesty slowly began opening doors for Arif. After the incident at the company, he was promoted. People started trusting him. Managers relied on him. His reputation quietly grew not as the smartest employee, but as the most reliable one. Then one day, temptation came knocking again. A major supplier approached Arif privately. The deal was simple. If Arif adjusted a few numbers and approved a contract quickly, the supplier would thank him with a large amount of cash. No paperwork, no witnesses. Easy money. The supplier smiled and said, "Everyone does this. It's normal. Think of your future." For the first time in his life, Arif felt shaken. This wasn't about survival anymore. This was about greed. With that money, he could buy a better home for his parents. He could live comfortably. No one would ever know. That night, Arif stared at the city lights from his apartment window. He asked himself a hard question. If honesty built my life so far, why am I willing to destroy it for a shortcut? He imagined waking up every day, hiding the truth, smiling on the outside, but carrying fear on the inside. The next morning, Arif met the supplier again. Calmly, firmly, he said, "I'm not interested. Please don't bring this up again." The supplier laughed, shook his head, and walked away. Arif knew what that meant. He had just made a powerful enemy. But something else happened, too. He walked back to his desk feeling lighter, clear, at peace. Because temptation only has power when you forget who you are. The cost of doing the right thing. Doing the right thing doesn't always feel right at first. Few weeks after refusing the bribe, problems started showing up. That supplier complained about Arif to upper management. False stories were spread. Doubts were planted. Suddenly, the same people who once trusted him began questioning him. Arif was removed from an important project. Whispers followed him through the office halls. He went home exhausted, not physically, but emotionally. He wondered, is honesty really worth this pain? For the first time in years, Arif felt alone. But he didn't quit. He didn't argue. He didn't change his story. He kept doing his job, clean, honest, and consistent. Months passed. Then one unexpected morning, everything changed. An external audit team arrived at the company. They investigated contracts, suppliers, and financial records. The truth came out. The same supplier who tried to bribe Arif was exposed for corruption. Emails, transactions, hidden deals, everything was uncovered. Management realized something important. Arif wasn't the problem. He was the warning sign they ignored. That afternoon, the CEO called Arif into his office. He looked at Arif and said, "You paid a price for your honesty. But today, that honesty saved this company." Arif was reinstated, promoted, and publicly recognized. But the real reward wasn't the position. It wasn't the salary, it was trust. Because trust, once earned through honesty, becomes a currency more valuable than money. Arif's journey doesn't end here. The biggest test of honesty is still ahead, and the greatest reward is yet to be revealed. In the next episode, you'll discover how honesty turns into true power, how one decision changes an entire future, and why the world can never ignore the truth forever. So if you don't want to miss the rest of this powerful story, make sure to subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, and stay with us for the next chapter of the reward of honesty.